Hello friends, you're welcome back again to my channel. In our lesson today, we are looking at simultaneous linear and quadratic equation. But in this class, we are concentrating on these three questions. In my previous video, I was able to treat question number 1, 2, and 3, which deals with linear equations, strictly linear equations. This is linear, linear involving indices, and linear. But here you discover we have one linear, one quadratic, which is our focus in this class. All right. So I'll be dropping the link to this question number 1 in my bio. You can go back to revise it before coming to this question number 4, 5, and 6. So let's go straight into the lesson. So we have a quadratic equation and a linear equation. I will be starting with my linear equation. Make one of these variables the subject and substitute in this quadratic equation. So if I make x subject, I will substitute whatever expression I will have for x here and then for x here. So let's start with this. I have x minus y equal to what? 4. Make x the subject. That means I'll have x to be equal to 4 plus y. Call it equation 3. We'll be using it very soon. So having gotten x as 4 plus y, put 4 plus y for x in this quadratic equation. We have 3x squared plus 5xy minus y squared to be equal to 3. Anywhere you see x, put 4 plus y. I'll be having 3 into 4 plus y, and then 5 into x here again. This is squared. I'll have 4 plus y, our y put it outside, minus y squared equal to 3. Let's expand all the brackets. I'll be having put 3 outside. This y becomes 4y and 4y since it is a square. Then here we open bracket directly. Y times y is y squared times 5. I'll be having 5y squared. Then y times 4 is 4y times 5. I will have 20y. This is plus 20y minus this guy, y squared equal to what? 3. Then we have to open this bracket too. 4 times 4 is 16. Let's still put 3 outside. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times y, we have plus 4y. Y times 4 is 4y. Y times y is y squared. Close your bracket. Write down every other thing. I'll be having plus 5y squared, or let's subtract. 5y squared can subtract y squared to give me 4y squared. Then bring this one down. 20y equal to 3. So let's expand the brackets here. But before then, let's add 4y plus 4y. 3 times 16 will give us 48 plus 3 times 8y. 4y plus 4y is 8y times 3. We have 24y. Then 3 times y squared will give me 3y squared. Bring down every other. 4y plus 20y, squared, equal to 3. Then this and this can add since their powers are same. So we're having 48 plus 24y plus 7y squared. Okay, we are adding this and this. They are like terms. So I'll be having 44y. Bring down equal to 3. We can rearrange it as 7y squared plus 44y plus 48 equal to 3. Now, this is a quadratic equation. We are going to solve using either completing square method, factorization method, or general formula, general quadratic formula. But I will not be solving it in this video. I've treated how to simplify quadratic equation completely in previous videos that I treated. So I'll be dropping the link also in the description of this video. Go back and learn how to factorize quadratic equation like this. All right. So I'll just be stating the answer or the value of y. Then we work further using the value of y. So we'll have y to be equal to negative 9 over 7 or negative 5. If you solve this quadratic equation, this is what you will get. Now, having gotten y, we still need to get x using this equation. We label it equation 3. So we simply say when y is a negative 9 over 7, substitute it here. That is x is equal to 4 plus y. Anywhere you see y, put negative 9 over 7. So x is going to be what? 4 plus minus 9 over 7. Open the bracket. We have 4 minus 9 over 7. We add using LCM. The LCM is 7. 7 times 4 is 28 minus 9. This minus 9 will give me 19 over 7. So our x is 19 over 7. And that's not all. We will still solve with negative 5. So when y is a negative 5, we are going to have x to be 4 plus y, and then this is 4 plus a negative 5. Substituting negative 5 for y, x is going to be 4 minus 5, which is a negative 1. So now that we have gotten the values of x and the values of y, let's take our answer. We have y, x comma y to be equal to, when x is negative 1, what is our y? Negative 5. What about, this is comma, when x is 19 over 7, our y is negative 9 over 7. So we've been able to get the values of x and y for question number 4. I'll go straight to solve question number 5. For question number 5, you observe that we also have a quadratic and a linear. So I'll be starting with linear as well. Make m the subject of the formula. M will be equal to 7 minus n. So let's substitute 7 minus n for m in equation 1. We have m squared minus n squared to be 29. Then anywhere you see m, put this guy. I'll be having 7 minus n raised to the power of 2 because of this square, minus this n squared equal to 29. Then let's simplify here. Expand this bracket. This is 7 minus n and 7 minus n squared equal to 29. Expanding the bracket, 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times minus n will give us minus 7n. Minus n times 7 minus 7n. N, negative n times negative n will give us positive n squared minus n squared equal to what? 29. Then let us add and subtract. N squared will subtract n squared. We now have 49 minus 7 will give me minus 14n equal to 29. Let us collect like terms. 29 will come over here. I will have 49 minus 29. Take 14 across. It becomes a positive 14n. Then subtract here. We are going to be having 20 equal to 14n. So we divide by 14 just to get the value of n. Cancel, cancel. Then n, 2 divide here 10, 2 divide here 7. So n is going to be 10 over 7. Then we've gotten n. Let's go back to this subject of the formula. This is our equation 3. So go back there and put n as 10 over 7 to get m. M is equal to 7 minus n, this. So m would be 7 minus our n is 10 over 7. Then using LCM also, which is 7. 7 times 7, we have 49 minus 10. When you subtract, we are going to have 39 over 7. That is the value of m. Our conclusion, m is equal to 39 over 7, and n is equal to what? 10 over 7. All right, finally, we have question number 6, and when we have solved this, we'll call it an end for today. All right, for the last question here, we are starting with the linear equation as well. Make x or y the subject of this equation. We have 2x plus 3y equal to 4. Let me make x the subject. I'll have 2x equal to, take this guy across. We have 4 minus 3y. Divide by 2 to get x. So this will take care of this. Then x is equal to 4 minus 3y all over what? 2. We can comfortably call this equation 3. This is 1 and this is 2. Now that we have gotten x from equation 2 to be 4 minus 3y over 2, substitute it in equation 1. Anywhere you see x, put this value. So we have 9y squared plus 8x equal to what? This is 12. So let's substitute. We'll bring 12 in so that we have a typical quadratic equation. So I'll have 9y squared plus, this is 8 into, instead of writing x, I'll write the value of x, which is 4 minus 3y all over what? 2. Minus 12 will come in to become minus 12 equals to 0. Then simplify. 2 divide 8 is 4. Use 4 and open this bracket. We have 9. This is 9. 9y squared plus 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times minus 3y will give me minus 12y minus 12 equals to 0. So we are having 9y squared. 16 minus 12 will give me 4. So I'll write 12y plus 4 equal to 0. So we have a quadratic equation. And this is a perfect square. I've done a video on how to factorize a perfect square. Check the description of this video and see how to factorize a perfect square. But meanwhile, I will give you the value of y to be equal to what? 6 twice. 6 twice. If you solve this factorization, you will get y 6 2 times. That is y equal to 6 and 6. You are getting y to be the same thing. So we mostly write it as 6 twice. All right. So to learn how to solve quadratic equation, check the bio or the description of this video and get the link on how to solve the quadratic equation. So having gotten y as 6, substitute y as 6 in this equation 3 to get x. So x is going to be 4 minus 3y over 2. We have x to be equal to 4 minus 3 into 6 all over 2. We are having 4 minus, multiply 3 and 6, you have 18 over 2. Subtract, you have 14, negative 14 over 2. So our x is negative 7. So when x is a negative 7, y will be equal to a positive 6. And this becomes the solution to question number 6. Thanks a lot for paying attention to the end of the class. Like this video, share to your friends, and follow for more interesting mathematics tutorial. Bye.